just very proud. I'm proud of what the staff accomplished. I'm proud of what the students accomplished.
It's where I would go in between classes. It's where we would go to celebrate after Hippodrome for Greek life. It's where we would hold meetings for student government. It's where people from the community would come and work with faculty, work with staff, work with students.
An open environment that is welcoming and can allow the students to be students.
It's where they plan activities, it's where they work together, where they collaborate. All of these things come together in a student union, and that's why it becomes the heart of the campus.
So it really is the living room. It's the central component of a university campus.
Where the university community can come together in situations other than academic.
From the very beginning, we're interested in personal engagement, how the incidental encounter becomes a relationship, becomes a serious relationship, takes root and lasts maybe for decades.
It started with the Vice President for Student Affairs, Ron Capita. He had worked with Jim Herman, Director of the RSC, and it was clear that Jim and his crew had done a great job keeping that building up to par as best possible for a number of years, but we knew that there were some things that had to be done.
We had a 50-year-old building, younger than Dr. Rhatigan, but still 50 years old.
What we learned and what we took to the students was that the infrastructure was going to fail and was starting to fail.
There were ADA compliance issues.
There was not enough seating for students who wanted to be there to eat. There wasn't enough space to just hang out.
The boilers and chillers were not in good shape. The elevators were starting to fail. The staff here had done a tremendous job maintaining an aged facility.
It needs to be changed, and that was the bottom line.
The discussion became about, do you want to spend $15 million just to do the infrastructure behind the walls and see nothing changed, or do you want to do about a $32 or $34 million project and see an addition, an expansion, and a complete renovation?
To me, it was always about the student experience. What impact is this going to have on the quality of student life at WSU?
We want them to become a part of the university. We want them to love the university and want to be on the campus. And the Student Center obviously is an ideal place for people to congregate.
Ultimately, at the Student Government Association final fee hearing, we went till about 5:30 in the morning. Active and spirited debate, and I think the final vote from the senators themselves was like 12 in support, 7 against, and a couple abstentions.
We wanted a building that could really serve the interest of the student body, the faculty, the staff, and the community, not just for the next 5 years, but past that, for the next 30 years, for the next 40 years, and something that could accomplish that dream.
We asked them to take a long-term look for the future, and they did.
The main thing that excites me about this renovation is for our students, because it's about them and for them.
About 150,000 times a month, people go through the doors of the Student Center. And every time you go through those doors, a new experience awaits you. This is not a planned experience, and who you see and what you say and what happens next really can't happen if there's not a place to allow it. This is pretty much the secret of a building like this.